Hi, Shiva7. I'm back with some news, breaking news. Okay, so y'all know I love Michael Jackson, right? So there's this artist named B. Howard who has, an album out a couple years ago. And he really reminds people of MJ. Like, he's really into MJ. He looks like MJ from, like, the nose up. That's MJ all the way. And he is self-proclaiming that he is Michael Jackson's long-lost secret son. And he's 31 years old, and he grew up in Miami. And he is saying that he has DNA evidence that he is Michael Jackson's son. He got some DNA of MJ's through some kind of dental thingamajig to get his DNA. So he said that he's supposed to be coming out with the DNA evidence today on filmsomething.com. I don't know. I'll find it and I'll put the link, or y'all can just Google it. Yeah, so, and then, like, someone is saying, I don't think this is coming out of his mouth, but, speculation is saying that he's going to go after the money of Michael Jackson's estate, which is a lot of money, So, and then the lawyer of the estate, the Michael Jackson estate, is saying that they have heard no such thing about this DNA evidence coming out. So they're like either in the dark or it's just not true. But if you go on YouTube and type in B. Howard and watch some of his videos, that he has the same voice as MJ, similar dance moves. He's just he just looks a little bit different, because it didn't have the plastic surgery, and I'm sure the mother's DNA also contributed to his looks, but you can tell that he is related to MJ. There's nobody else with those eyes. Okay. Anyway, so I think his mother's name was Mickey or something Mickey or Kiki or something. I don't know. I have to look it up. But and it's funny because it said he grew up in Miami, and I believe that Michael Jackson's not really dead, right? So it is said that after his supposed death, like the same day that Michael Jackson died, he took a plane and he flew somewhere. I think it was either Mexico, and then a couple of months later he was seen in Miami in the airport, which is neither here nor there. But his supposed son did grow up in Miami, so who knows. But I think legally, this is my take on it, if he is Michael Jackson's son and they're setting it up for the estate to go to him biologically, I don't think that's going to happen. But if it does happen, that is another that is a way to transfer these funds out of Catherine Jackson's authority, because she's so old. She's very old, and we don't know how much longer she has left to live. And I know Mike doesn't want his money going to Joe Jackson, or I'm sure Latoya's gonna get something, and Janet doesn't need any money. She's already rich. She married that billionaire, now she's gonna get paid, plus she was already rich. Anyway, so, and his adopted, I don't want to say adopted, his children, Paris, Blanket, and Prince, they are already getting $33 million. Okay, so they don't really need to claim Michael Jackson's estate. They're already getting a part of it. So B. Howard, if he claims some of the estate, that would be a way to transfer that estate over to, the DNA of Michael Jackson, without really, letting it go to Sony or all the record companies and people that are greedy and trying to sue for it. So I'm sure that if B. Howard was Michael Jackson's son or is Michael Jackson's son, he has been in his life the whole time, because you know how MJ feels about kids and children. He would never abandon any child, okay? He probably kept that a secret so that growing up, that child wouldn't be a target or scrutinized or whatever. You know, when you're that famous, you have to protect your loved ones. And then you probably are asking, well, why did he get Paris and Blanket and all this and that? Well, I think the later aged, more mature Michael wanted to, you know, have kids, raise kids, and he wasn't a major part of, you know, the raising of B. Howard. Probably he was probably so busy trying to create his empire, because B. Howard was born in the 80s. So during the 80s, you know, Michael was just like popping, you know. He was the epitome of what you wanted to be. You know, everyone was wearing the Thriller jacket, so he had to go on world tours. He was so famous, you know. He had to make new albums. He was super duper busy, you know. But I'm sure he did make time for his son, if that is his son. But now, you know, if the DNA evidence is true, then I hope he does get something. You know, that's his dad. That's his blood. That's his legacy. Wouldn't you want something? And you know, Elvis. That's so funny, because Elvis had a daughter pop up out the woodworks after he died too. Anyway, so many similarities. So I guess I'm gonna stay tuned and watch out for what happens. I don't really care if that's his son or not. I think it's great. I think it's beautiful. Why not? Shoot, I wish my daddy was Michael Jackson. I wish my daddy was Michael. Nothing. Some people say, oh, you know, you have eyes like Mike. You have eyes like Mike when I take my pictures. I'm like, yeah, well, deep thinkers and geniuses and great people have nice eyes. I'm just kidding. So anyway, this is my little quick update video, Michael Jackson info. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this is Michael Jackson's son. Let's just see. I hope he is, and I wouldn't want to live under the pressure of being Michael Jackson's son in the music industry. I mean, you can't talk. I mean, you have the DNA in you, but can you access it? Is what I'm saying. Can you access that MJ-ness? I mean, not just by how you talk and, you know, sound and dance, but can you access that DNA that's deep, that soul DNA? Can you access that? Because if you could, that would be great, because the world and the industry is waiting for the next MJ. And you know what? It's so funny. Okay, so Usher is a better dancer than B. Howard. So I'm like, who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know that person. Okay. Someone calling me from San Francisco. I don't know anyone there. Anyway, unless that's Michael Jackson. I told him to call me in my last video, but that might have been him. I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway. So, here's Sasha. You can have it back. So, yes. I hope that is his son. That would be awesome. And then, his career would blow up. His career would blow up if he was Michael Jackson's son. I would even buy his album just to support him, because that's Michael Jackson's offspring. Okay, I would just buy it, even if it wasn't as great as it should be. I would buy it anyway. I wouldn't download it illegally. I would buy it. I would support MJ's son. Yes, because that's what any person would do to someone who they really truly admire and love. So anyway, tell me what y'all think. Is that his son? I will post a link to his video, B. Howard's video, in the description box if I can, because you know sometimes they don't allow you to, you know, promote certain things. So if it's not there, you know why. Go find it, B. Howard on YouTube. Okay, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this little segment of breaking Michael Jackson news. Please comment, rate, subscribe, share this, share it to all your friends, all your Michael Jackson loving friends, all your friends who don't love Michael Jackson, because I don't care. Pass it around. And I will see you later. Peace.